What's going on to all my revolutionaries? Welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to the war. So today we're going to be responding, or reacting, I should say, to an Anton Daniels video talking about how people are out here spending money on McDonald's and food, and everybody's supposed to be poor. I haven't seen the video, so let's watch it, and let's discuss it, and we'll comment on it.
Burger brawl is heating up.
The most McDonald's burger yet.
As fast food chains supercharge their value menus to win over cautious customers facing pain at the pump.
I filled up my tank, $85. That's ridiculous.
Despite uncertainty from the war, McDonald's this week reporting sales grew nearly 4% in the U.S. from a year earlier.
Stop right there. First off, we shouldn't be eating McDonald's at all. I'm not saying I never eat it, but the fact that McDonald's sales keeps going up and their prices keep going up and the quality keeps going down and the cancer keeps going up, obesity is going up, we should not still be eating McDonald's at such a high clip. And now they went up almost 4% in revenue. What is going on in revenue? In sales revenue, whatever. They went up 4%, and everybody's talking about how they don't have money. A meal from McDonald's, like a Big Mac meal, is gonna run you about $15 to $17 here in Los Angeles. With $17, I can make a meal prep for 3 days. No BS. I go get a bag of rice for like $2-3. And then I get a pack of chicken thighs or chicken drumsticks, not chicken breasts, because those are expensive, and a bag of veggies for like $15, $16. A bag of frozen veggies, some chicken thighs, and a bag of rice, and I got a meal for at least 3 days. And you guys out here still eating McDonald's talking about we can't afford rent. Yeah, all right.
I was looking at DoorDash's report, and you know DoorDash had record users and record profits. And this is what I'm looking at. DoorDash reported strong financial growth in the first quarter of 2026.
I know you lying. Hold on, let me zoom into that. Quarter 1, 2026 financial highlights. As of May 6, 2026, total orders increased 27% year to year to 933 million. Revenue is at $4 billion in quarter 1, 2026. Y'all must have lost y'all minds. It's not all rich people buying this. I know it's not. And I found out you guys can like afterpay for DoorDash. So you guys out here financing Wingstop, getting Wingstop on buy now, pay later on Klarna. You guys you've lost your minds, because there's so many people I know that should not be ordering DoorDash. And I'm not trying to pretend like I never use it, because every now and then, yeah, I want some Wiener Schnitzel at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't feel like leaving the house. But whatever, don't judge me. Wiener Schnitzel's good. Or maybe I like some Arby's. Yeah, I like all that stuff. So what? And I do it. I sure as hell don't afterpay it. And I keep it to like a rare occasion. This is not rare. People are buying more and more and more into luxury. And DoorDash is a luxury. Getting food delivered to you is a luxury. You guys want to live this luxury lifestyle, get in the car and go get your food. If you don't have a car and you can't afford a car, you can't afford DoorDash. Plain and simple. So what are we doing out here? $4 billion in revenue in the first quarter for a luxury item. DoorDash is a luxury item. I cannot stress that enough. Go get your food. And if you really need to I'm not making any excuses. Go get your food. If you don't got a car, put on your shoes, beat feet, go over there and walk. Adjusted EBITDA. If you guys are not familiar with EBITDA, it's earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. Don't worry about all that fancy stuff right now. But $754 million, an increase of 28%. Net income, $184 million. This is after everything. After they've paid their employees. This is after they've had all the costs. They've paid back whatever they need to pay back. They've refunded you guys after you done lied and said that you didn't get your food. All this stuff, they netted $184 million. And all you guys want to talk about how you don't have money. Everybody want to talk about how broke they are. Everybody want to talk about how they can't afford rent. I guarantee you there's a person out there who said they can't afford rent or they can't afford gas who's out here buying stuff on DoorDash. I guarantee it. And this is the problem, this consumer's mindset. And I'm not saying that you should 1000% never use DoorDash. Like I mentioned, I use DoorDash because every now and then I don't feel like leaving my house, but I try to keep it as minimal as possible. And I say that as a person who used to abuse it. One time I checked my account, right? Because I like to see where my money's going, because I'm like, man, this money's going pretty fast. I spent like $500 one month on DoorDash. 150 of that was just like fees, service fees, delivery fees, because the food for sure wasn't that much. I wasn't eating no high quality steak or nothing. I was getting like Wendy's and McDonald's and Arby's and stuff like that. So I know, I've been there, and I know that it's not a good place to be. And I was not in the best financial situation, but I wasn't doing terrible. Now I'm doing way better and I'm still not going to be ordering on DoorDash that much. I will get in my car and I will go get my food. This is absolutely crazy. There's no reason you guys should be spending this much money on DoorDash. Now, I understand this isn't a singular person. This is a collective. But like I mentioned before, it's not all rich people buying this. It's regular people too. Regular people DoorDashing when they shouldn't be DoorDashing. Go get the food. It's not that hard. You guys just want to live this luxury lifestyle. And really, you should cook. You should cook. But we'll get to that later. Nah, this shit pissed me off. I'm not going to react to the rest of this video. You guys need to do better. We as a collective need to do better. Delete DoorDash off your phone. Delete it. Especially if you're one of those people that's saying it's expensive out here, it's expensive to live, it's expensive to do everything like that. Delete it off your phone. I call you guys the revolutionaries because this is the revolutionary army, and the revolution we're doing is cutting back on consumerism, cutting back on consumer spending, cutting back on doing things and buying things that we don't need, cutting back on all these things. We're trying to starve the system, not because we're trying to fight America, not because we hate America, but because right now things are so unaffordable, things are so expensive, everybody's struggling, and all we're doing is putting more money into the hands of these corporations that don't give a damn about us. Now, I have nothing against corporations as a whole. For the most part, a lot of them do provide jobs, and people need these jobs to work at. If we didn't have corporations, there wouldn't be a lot of things that we have now. So they do serve a purpose, but a lot of them are greedy, and all we're doing is feeding into the greed. They're taking advantage of the people, but people are, they're buying in. You are a part of your own demise. The worst thing you can do in a system that's designed against you is to be your own worst enemy. The worst thing you can do when the system is rigged against you is be your own worst enemy. We need to stop. We need to get off of this DoorDash. Next time somebody says, let's order some food, be like, yo, let's just go get it. Get in your car and go get it. Cost of gas ain't that high. It's not higher than the $10 or $15 extra you're paying on top of your food when you order it. Because when you order on DoorDash, one, they upcharge the cost of the food. Two, you have a service fee. And three, they then charge you a delivery fee. And then if it's like really bad, some of them like ask you to tip. I'm not tipping you a goddamn thing. I'm sorry. I used to drive DoorDash. I was actually one of the first DoorDash drivers ever. I was a DoorDash driver when they had a little, I don't know if they'll ever see this, but DoorDash had like this little, it was like a house that we were in. It was like 15 random people in some guy's apartment complex in Venice, like near Venice Beach in Los Angeles. And I was in college, and I was like one of the first DoorDash drivers ever. And sometimes people tipped me, and I was like, great. And sometimes people did, and it was like, cool, I got paid anyway. So I'm for sure not tipping you. But absolutely outrageous, absolutely ridiculous. This is not a thing that should be happening. We should not be spending this much on a luxury thing. And like I said, special occasions, I understand. I understand every so often. Maybe once a month, maybe once every other month. Like, it's just a hard day at work. I'm tired. I don't feel like cooking. I don't really feel like driving. I get that. But some of you guys need to look yourself in the mirror. Matter of fact, no. Look yourself in the bank account and ask yourself, did you really need to order that food for delivery? I think not. Welcome to the war, everybody. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery and emancipate yourselves from consumerism. We out. I'm done with this.